Hello everyone, good morning. I hope you all will be in sound health. Today we will do the unit gravitation. So starting with it, first of all, what is gravitation? Gravitation, we have Newton's law of gravitation. Every body in this universe attract every other object with a force directed along the line of center of the two objects that is proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. So this is the gravitational force between two bodies. What it means, suppose we having two bodies, first body of mass m1, second body of mass m2. These are the centers of two body, a line joining the center. Now every object on this earth which possesses mass attract each other. They always attract each other. It means gravitational force is attractive in nature. They always attract each other with a force that is equals to G m1 m2 by r square, where r is the distance between the center of the two objects. So F, we can say F is directly proportional to the product of masses and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. So when we combine these two equations, we will get F is directly proportional to m1 m2 by r square, and if we remove this proportionality sign, we will get a gravitational constant G. So this is the force formula. This is the formula for the force, that is equals to G m1 m2 by r square, where this G is called universal gravitational constant, and the value of this G remains same everywhere in this universe. Now next is difference between gravity and gravitation. The force of gravitation exerted by a huge heavenly body such as Earth and the Sun on the smallest object near its surface, that is called gravity or the force of gravity. But the gravitation force is the force of attraction between any two bodies due to virtue of their masses. Either they are residing near to the surface, far away from the surface, or even near or far from a heavy body. So this is the difference. It is specifically for the heavy bodies, and the force exerted by the heavy bodies on the light object which are residing near to their surfaces. But in the case of gravitation, this is not the case. This is applicable for all the bodies which possesses mass. So Earth pull an object of mass 1 kg toward it with a force of 9.8 Newton. So the acceleration due to gravity that is acting on every object on this earth, that is 9.8 meter per second square, or we can say it is to be 10 meter per second square. In some cases we consider it approximately equals to 10. So force of attraction, it can be between two box tables, chairs, between two heavenly body, two light bodies. So it's not specific that it's between a heavy and a light body, where the light body resides near the surface. This is only specific only and only for gravity. Other difference is G is a gravitational constant whose value remains same everywhere in the universe, where acceleration due to gravity, small g, is having a value of 9.8 meter per second square, where its value vary from place to place. Means at equator we have some other value of g, and then at pole. So as we move toward the surface of the earth, or we move away from the center of the earth, in this case g, small g varies. Is constant throughout the year, the universe, so it's vary. As on the earth it is g, but on the moon it's 1/6 of the gravity on that of the earth. Next is the relation between capital G and small g. As we know, weight of an object acting, gravitational force on it is equals to the gravitational force. So the weight of object is mg, a gravitational force acting on between them is g capital M small m by r square, where capital M is the mass of the earth. So it is to be like this. If this is the surface of earth having mass capital M, small object having mass m, where r say is the distance between, it's almost equals to radius of the earth. In that case we have mg equals to this value. This get cancelled. We get a small acceleration due to gravity, that is capital G, capital M by r square, where capital R is the radius of the earth, capital M is the mass of the earth, and capital G is the universal gravitational constant. So this is a relation between small g gravity and capital G gravitational constant. So next is the mass of the earth, that is capital M. So if we want to calculate the mass of the earth, we have taken a body of known mass, or we can say we know the radius of earth. In that case, we know capital mass of the earth is going to be small g, radius of the earth, upon universal gravitation constant. As we know the value of each and everything by substituting the value, as the radius of the earth is approximately 6400 kilometer, we can say 637 into 10 raised to power 8 meter. So by substituting all the values, we get a mass of the earth that is approximately equals to 5.977 10 raised to power 24 kg. So this is the mass of earth. Next is density of earth, where density is equals to what? Mass upon volume. Density is equals to mass upon volume. So the volume, as our earth is a sphere, we consider, or to avoid the number of hypotheses, we consider earth to be spherical than to be elliptical. हम elliptical ना consider करके we consider earth to be spherical. So the volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So by substituting the value, as we know the mass of the earth and we know the radius, we can calculate the volume. So we can calculate the density at all, that is 5520 kg per meter cube. So this is the density of